Give it up for Tanner. He's doing my job for free. Give it up for Tanner. All right, we're going to be quick. I have 5 minutes. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to talk about what I look like. Then I'm going to talk about, losing weight. And then I'm going to mention Walmart. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Here we go. Are you ready, Sparrow? Here we go. All right. I've got one of those faces. People like to tell me either where I'm from or who I look like. For instance, right now, most of you who have never met me before are trying to figure out when I was your Uber driver. And the answer is every time. I have been your Uber driver every time. Thanks for the review. A lot of times I wear this hat a lot, y'all know. People accuse me of not having hair. That's not true. But when I take my hat off, people then think, is that Italian Harry Potter? I thought he was English. Is that what's happening right now? And then once in a while I get caught with my glasses off, cleaning them up, and someone every time's like, I think that's Paul from the Wonder Years. You guys, how did he even make up? Did Woody and Kevin get married? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, you guys. I was also told once recently I look like a Muppet, which, I get it. But it makes more sense in context, because I was at a hip-hop show, and the guy on stage said, now everyone put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. So I went, woo! So it does make sense when you think about it. Thanks, Leroy. I am trying to lose weight. I'm in that very special place where I'm either a skinny guy that's put on 40 pounds, or I'm a really fat guy that's lost 80 pounds, and I haven't finished the job. But that is my life right now, and it's hard for me to find motivation to actually try and work out hard, because I'm a lazy guy, I have to motivate myself. So these little tricks, right? Like, what I do when I need to go on a really good run is I steal. It works. It works for two reasons. On one hand, you're getting really good exercise, right? On the other hand, free prizes. And what gym offers that, I used to live downtown. I lived downtown for 12 years and moved to West Ashley last February. And the biggest change for me is not having a corner store and 50 feet in any direction. Now the closest grocery store to where I live is Target, which is weird because you start spending a lot more time in Target and noticing things that you wouldn't notice otherwise. In every Target, there's this weird back corner, a seasonal end cap where they just throw a bunch of stuff together, right by frozen foods. And I'm standing there looking for something to eat for dinner, and this weird epiphany falls upon me. Well, first of all, it should say frozen entrees, but what it actually says is meals for one. So I felt good about that. But then across the aisle, there's Hershey's Hugs and Kisses and Kleenex and lotion. And I'm like, holy God, you guys, the store is called Target. They are killing it right now, Joey talking about Walmart. I think Target's just an uppity Walmart, And the only proof I have is that Walmart's never tried to call the cops on me for saying I was going to blow up the toilet. So, I don't like those guys. It was at Target when I had this epiphany too, you guys. Let's face it, it's 2019. Let's all agree right now, there's entirely too many stereotypes. I feel like every day there's a new one too, And my problem is, they're all the same when you think about it. When you're looking at the parts inside, they're all the same. Think about it. You have Sony, you have Philips, you have Magnavox, you have Toshiba, you have Emerson, you have, LG, you have JBL, you have JVC, you have Zenith, you have Sanyo, you have Beats by Dre. Am I wrong? It's getting out of hand. Can barely keep up. I'm weird about words too, you guys. You ever said a word 3 times in a row and it loses meaning or changes altogether? Lollygagging, lollygagging, lollygagging. Did you feel that? We just went from procrastination to some weird British porno slang. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy walking around saying that. I don't like the word eavesdropping because it doesn't make sense. The eaves are up here. They hold up the roof, right? If they're dropping, all the conversations are over at that point. Nobody's listening to anybody talk. I don't like the word asbestos because I think it's misleading. We've had a long time to change that, you guys. You could call it anything else. You could call it cancerous cotton candy. That'd be better. I think asbestos is what Italian Harry Potter would say if he was trying to lose weight. Asbestos di giorno. All right, 5 minutes. I'm Heath. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Tanner Riley.